Hello everyone, it's FARMSIMGUY here, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to Court Farms. Spring has well and truly sprung here. The weather has turned so much for the better. It's been a quiet couple of months, but we are back, and my goodness, the phone has been ringing off the hook. We have got a couple of contracts lined up already, a fertilising one and a seeding one, but equally we're going to come and get our bales off the field now. Our silage bales have been sitting here all winter. They are fully fermented now, but I think it's time to trade these in for some hard cash to help us fund the contracting business a little bit better. Now, I do know that there is supposed to be a demo on of a new machinery supplier. I don't know who. I need to find out who it is and what's going on, but they have already asked if we'd be interested in demoing some equipment, and of course I've said yes. You know, we're running some slightly older equipment here that's not seen the best of treatment in the past, shall we call it that. So I'm keen to look at potentially how we can upgrade some equipment as well. So starting to think about the potential of a yard sale, get rid of some of this older equipment and get some new equipment. But of course, to do that we need capital, we need money, and we don't have that much of that. So all we've got is the business and what it's bringing in from a financial point of view. We don't have any investors or anything like that. But Charles has been talking to us as well about what potentially he would like to do. Obviously there's a little bit of equipment that he provides us for working on the farm, but the rest of the stuff is ours. So we'll follow that up a little bit later on, but for now let us see if we can get all of these bales off the field, loaded up, and see if we can get a good price for them. So we are going to jump in the telehandler and we're going to get these loaded up. So we will be back as soon as we're done here. Right, here we go. Last two bales for this load. We only actually have 4 bales left. There's 2 over there in the field, and there's 2 we put by the shed before winter, because they were in the way when we were placing the horse pen. So I might just keep a hold of those, run them up to the farm. We can use them up there. That's not a problem. It seems silly to just load the 4 bales onto the trailer on their own. So yes, we'll leave those. We'll pop this back in the shed though. There's the other 2 bales there. Like I said, we'll leave those there and we will utilise them elsewhere. But for now, that's that bit done. I do love using that loader. Let's turn the vehicle off and we will run these up to one of the sell points now. We'll have a look and see which one's taking the most for them. They could all be the same, but we'll just double check that, and then we'll head on up there. Exciting though. Keen to see how much we'll make. So as I suspected, they're all pretty similar actually. But Garden Centre bales looks like it is the one that's going to give us the most. So we shall run up there. It's also one of the closer ones, so I'm happy with that. So we'll run them up there. So there we go, 70,000 litres in total. That is a lot. Fingers crossed this will be a good little haul. And then we need to start thinking about our contracts. Right down these narrow lanes. Oh, crikey, that corn there is high as well. We also have to remember that we do have the 2 fields back at the farm to sort out. Now, thank you for all the comments on the second field. It was pretty close actually, but I think the ultimate decision was we were going to plough under the second field and reseed the grass in there. It will give us slightly higher yield. And again, if we roll it and do all the necessary parts to it, it will definitely help us. But again, we need something to plant our corn in there as well for our next silage batch. So I'm hoping, and I'm fully expecting actually, that this demo equipment that they've got down at the store is going to be some seeding equipment as well, based on the time of the year it is and things like that. So we can but hope. We'll give them a little call in a little bit and see what's happening. Right, 70,000 litres of silage bales. Let's see what we get. 13,000. That was not bad. That's not bad for our field. That was just the field that we had, and because of you guys suggesting it, we decided to cut and bale that grass. So thank you very much for that. I wouldn't have maybe thought about that straight away. So my head was elsewhere, thinking about contracts and things like that. But that's a nice little earner. I did notice that the grass is kind of looking ready to cut again, so we should maybe go with that at some point. But like I said, other things to do at the moment. We've got some customers sitting waiting for us, so we'll go and get those sorted. Right, we're going to run this back to the yard. We'll have a look at the 2 contracts we've got available, and then we'll probably get stuck in and start doing them. Right, here we go. Let's just reverse the trailer back in. I do know that I think pretty much all the equipment that we need is up at the yard. The seeder is here, so we might take that up, but equally I want to phone the dealer and see what they've got available to us. Right, here's the 2 contracts that we've already accepted, and I'm sure there's more coming. So there we go. Leroy Wilson is looking for his field to be fertilised. He's offering us $3,400 for that, which I'm happy to take. And Isaac Ewing, we've got a sowing contract. We are sowing oats in field 18 for that one. Now, that is the one I'm interested in seeing if there's any of this demo equipment available for. I'd love to see what we've got available. Our stuff is a bit old and a bit creaky, so it would be good to see if there's anything that could tempt us. Again, I can't afford it, but there are ways and means. Every contractor I know leases all their equipment, and I'm sure they need some capital investment for that, but if we can get hold of some capital, that would be amazing. Right, let us go and certainly do that fertilising contract first, and then we'll move on from there. Right, let's head back to home farm. Let's pick up the spreader. We'll need to unload the little bit of lime that's left in it, and leave that in the shed. And then we'll run to the store and we will purchase some more. There are no other fertiliser sell points on this map at the moment, so we'll have to make do with some big bags of pallets from the store. Weight. Where's the weight? I'm going to need that. Right, here it is. Let's grab that. And let's roll our way back for the fertiliser spreader. So I'm beginning to think a little bit more about this yard sale. You know, tractors like the TW, much as I love it, it's probably getting on a bit now. I would maybe love to keep it. Maybe I'll just keep it as a collector's tractor, but we've got a lot of other stuff that just isn't fitting what we need these days. You know, a modern contractor needs to have good equipment. I think it's a good reflection on the business. I want to make sure that we look good for our clients. Right, here we are. Let us just pull up here, get some fertiliser ordered, which they'll bring around, and we'll maybe ask them a bit more about this demo day. Right, fertiliser purchased. Quite a punchy £5,460. But hopefully we'll be able to use it on some of our own stuff as well. I also found out that it is indeed Horsch is the equipment that's on demo, and they will have seeders and planters. So I am very interested. There's probably enough here to do other contracts as well if we pick them up along the way. So that is quite handy. We're not even going to fill this up. Look at that. I'm getting about 3/4 full. Right. Enough messing around. Let's go and try and make some money. The irony is, we've just spent £5,000 on fertiliser, and the contract isn't even worth that much. But I think we've got more fertiliser than we need. That's the ultimate point here. Right, let's go do it. So field 85 is just around here. I've said it before and I'll say it again. There's something great about doing contracts because you get to discover the map. This is a place we've been a few times before now. We combined this field last year, and I think we ploughed it or cultivated it as well. So it's nice down here. Lovely area of the map, really big open space. Lots of fields, and I do believe that ploughed field ahead of us is where we are fertilising. Just pop the little HUD up to double check, but yes, indeed, here is where we are going. Right, let's get in, let's get the job done. Remember, the spreading width on this is massive, so I'm kind of hoping a few quick passes and we'll have the job done. Again, one of those things about doing fertiliser contracts, they are quick compared to other ones. Right, in we go. I think we'll jump it on a time lapse just because of the type of job it is, and then we will come back and we will have a chat again afterwards. Let's make sure we get the width right on this because it is so massive. Don't want to waste more fertiliser than we need to. Even then, look at that. So much overlap there. Get my bearings. Right, that looks pretty good. Right, we're on it. We'll see you later. Well, there you go. You can see in the top corner there, contract on field 85 is finished. That did not take any time at all. Now, you may have noticed on the time lapse there, I managed to get a little bit of the fertiliser in the water. That is not good. Pretty disappointed about that, actually. You know, about polluting waterways and things like that. It's not good for the environment, and it is frowned on. Hopefully it was only a little bit, it won't cause any lasting damage. I was trying to avoid it, it wasn't intentional, me being lazy, but just really hard with the width. That 42 metre width on this thing is fantastic for getting jobs done quickly, but the flip side is kind of difficult to control sometimes, especially on funny shaped fields. If it was a nice big square straight field that would have been not a problem, but a little small windy fields like this, it's quite difficult. Anyway, we'll not worry about that now. we will push on. I think next job on the agenda, let's get the other field ploughed. Let's get that done. We'll bank some of these seeding jobs for when some of the horse demo equipment is here. We will grab the plough that's sitting here. Now somebody did say to me, actually in the comments, turn the plough round. It works better in the other direction, but I'm not going to do that. I'll tell you why. Because it is not a multi-directional plough. You can put it on the front of your tractor and push whilst towing another machine behind, or you can tow it. You can see the angle that they go into the ground there. So I'm not going to do that because it's unrealistic. It's not about doing it quicker, it's about trying where I can to do it right. Now, I fully accept that I don't always manage that, but I do try. But around here is our other grass field. And because we cut it so late into the year, it hasn't grown yet, so we don't really have the issue of ploughing in a perfectly decent crop. We'll be able to start from scratch. So let's push on and get it done, I think. Easy as that. So here we are, last little section over in the corner here. We'll just take a little bit of time to get this finished, but pretty much that's us done in this field, ready to go. There are a couple of little green patches here, which I might run over with the plough again. They're not getting picked up now, so I might try create fields. I think there's something slightly odd going on there, but we'll sort it out and make sure that we're as tidy as possible. But these are ready for planting now, so that's exciting. Right, we are all done. Everything looking good. I was just checking if there's anything damaged or bent on the plough, but it's all looking good to me. We'll probably give that a little wash. We still don't have a pressure washer here, actually. I do need to sort that out. In fact, we could sort that out just now. But we'll get that sorted. Cows looking fantastic in the field here as well, so they're looking great. There's a lot of milk to be collected, and our slurry is starting to fill up nicely. That will come in handy, definitely, over the next few weeks, hopefully. Once we've planted and we've got some stuff in the ground, we can get it fertilised. But no, things are going well on the farm at the moment. I'm pretty pleased with how things are going.
Hello, FSG. Charles here. Could you come to the yard straight away, please? We have a little bit of a problem.
Yeah, sure, no worries. What's going on?
I think it's best if you probably just head up here.
Okay, I'll be right there. Strange, what on earth could be going on? Weird. Oh, and the police are here. Oh dear. There's something serious has happened. Better chat to Charles. Hi, Charles. What seems to be the problem?
Couple of things, FSG. The police are here because I reported the problem that my car had been vandalised a few weeks ago. It's away at the shop at the moment getting fixed. And they have no leads, but that's not the reason they turned up.
Oh, really? What? Why are they here?
There's a report that somebody has poisoned one of the streams down by Field 85, and they were driving a red tractor. Don't suppose you know anything about that, do you?
Oh, wow. They've not taken much time coming up here. It was an accident on my part. I just misjudged the width of it.
Well, I appreciate your honesty, FSG, but this is a problem. We need to get this sorted. I think I will leave this with you to deal with them. As far as I'm concerned, this is a contractor issue. Nothing to do with Home Farm and what I own. But my reputation's on the line here. Sort it out, and sort it out quickly.
Absolutely, Charles. I understand. Leave it with me. I will make it right. And I apologise.
Don't let this happen again, FSG.